Hello, everybody. It is your favorite friendly ghostly friend here, or your favorite friendly ghost. It is your boy Ghost Plays. It is Roblox Sunday. I am late for Roblox Sunday. Please do not get upset with me. I had to celebrate my daughter's birthday today. We had a really good party. She got everything that she was wishing for. Things are looking up for her. She's happy. I'm happy. Really, really good pizza and wings. I am stuffed. So, with that being said, guys, I will push on. But anyways, guys, in today's episode, we will be talking about what has been done in the map so far, how far we've come along with the map. I will admit that over the past few days, things have been a little bit slower, obviously, because dealing with a few issues here at home. But if you guys are new to my streams, and you guys are new to my Facebook page, and you guys are new to our YouTube channel, I would love for my YouTube viewers to head over to the Facebook side of things and come and follow us over there. Also, subscribe to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Every person that subscribes brings us closer to our goal of obviously making it to the 1,000 mark. And I think, slowly but surely we will get there. It's just going to take a little time. But anyways, guys, if you like this type of content, also let me know. Comments, hit up the comment section. Don't feel afraid to ask questions. Everybody's opinion matters to me, and I am a very considerate human being. But guys, we are going to be focused on the World Trade Center area within my map. Again, that's one of my more detailed projects within the map, because to me the World Trade Center symbolizes not just capitalism, but symbolizes freedom. It symbolizes our liberties, and it's very symbolic to me because I grew up in the era of the World Trade Centers, and I was around for both the bombing and the ultimate terrorist actions on 9/11. So I've been around a very long time, witnessed a lot when it comes to the World Trade Centers. So today's stream will be focused on that area. I know I am bouncing all over the place. For one, I'm like on a sugar high, so please do bear with me. Got a lot going on in my head. I gotta train my sister-in-law's dog for the next month and a half. Well, praying I don't fall in love with it, because it'll be hard to send it back home, but it's not my dog. But I'd rather see the dog get trained and be returned to its rightful owner and give a great opportunity at life. But anyways, guys, in our last episode, we really talked about, the different settings within the map. We actually updated the map a lot, within the last episode. You guys probably seen everything that's been transpiring. But guys, without further ado, let's get to that live scene, huh? I can sit here and talk all freaking day. And guys, if you guys love the GTA content, I got a lot more coming. I am getting slightly better at the new system. Win or lose, it's all about having fun. All right. We are. So the first site we're at, guys, this was the Marriott Hotel you guys seen in the last episode. Well, the past few episodes you've seen the Marriott just sitting there, nothing physically being done with the Marriott. Obviously I got the basement level of the Marriott done. I got all this pimped out. It came out really nice. I want to know why the side glass looks like clear, but then when I look at this, it's like somewhat see-through, but they're all the same mesh. Kind of weird, right? But anyways, skedaddle down here. I kept the same original sign because it's symbolic to what the Marriott was. It was the Marriott World Trade Center Hotel. It was a conference center where business leaders can gather. So I got all this done. I got my door in. This is the building that's just meshed for now, but eventually this door will turn into a rotating door and you guys can physically go within the building. So anyways, pretty much the same scheme, just obviously slightly different outline for the front facade. And it's ironically, we are near this massive apartment building. I honestly don't even remember how many floors of this building is. And I'm actually changing out a lot with this building within my next few projects. Once the World Trade Center's done, I'm actually going to be completing either this one or the massive building behind me. Don't quote me. I haven't fully figured it out yet. Anyways, I got more details for these. You guys seen the inside hallway. Got some more building decor. But anyways, yep, so that's the beginning of it. And obviously this building's done. Just got some decoration to do. Okay, let me switch on to multi-stream chat. Bear with me, guys. It's a white screen. Why is it white? What? Why is it doing that? Oh, that's not. I don't understand why it's white, but whatever. Hello there. So yeah, so this is the hotel. Obviously, it looks a lot different from when you guys first saw it. It now matches the rest of the building. I got the skywalks in to connect it. I think in the original one, they had one major walkway that went into the Marriott, which I never understood why they would connect the World Trade Center itself to the Marriott. But there was the entire complex, the original complex of the World Trade Center, was a very unique site within New York City. But yeah, so I got all the windows done. I just got to obviously do the roof. And I love the glass, you know. It's weird that I could see the inside of this building. I wonder if I'm down at the street level and I'm looking up. No, you really can't see in. But it's just, and you see this massive building. But with my ADHD and me not really paying attention to what I should be doing, watch this shit, guys. We come down here. You know, well, my last stream also, guys, last Thursday wasn't a Roblox particular stream. It was more of chatting with me going over the war within Ukraine and stuff like that. So anyways, this is the plaza. Hey, Joey. Then I got all that done. I'm going to try to mesh this floor as one unit and see if I can walk through these holes. If I can, then we're kind of Gucci. If not, well, then I'm kind of screwed. I still got this glass to put in. So there's still some more work here in the main plaza that needs to be done. I'm slowly bouncing back and forth. It's just my brain sometimes doesn't like to listen. So anyways, skedaddle over here. Wait, am I going back to this way? Yep, there we go. So here you're going to see the Twin Towers, my version, obviously, of the Twin Towers. 200 stories, baby. It's 200 stories, guys. So as you see the sign, we're at building 1 and building 2. I'm not sure if I'm going to switch this into building 3 and 4 and have the 2 front buildings, but then I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be all particular if they're going to be within order, you know. Obviously, I like these to be number 1 and number 2 because they are the focal point of the plaza. Then obviously you got the 3rd tower right there, then the 4th. This is really World Trade Center 5, believe it or not. It's just a little bit taller than what the original was. And my other original that I found is right here. This is World Trade Center 6. So let me pull up the original World Trade Center site. I want to get a big enough map, you know, that details. So there were 7 buildings all together. So let's bring this Wikipedia thing up for us. But then I want to bring up the original footprint. I'm going to save this image as a Tumblr. Alright, so we'll leave that there. Let's go back to this. Okay, we'll leave that there. So anyways, you know, there were 7 buildings, so I'm kind of right on the nose. So you look at, you know, building 1 and 2, they were completed roughly about a year apart. Then you're looking at, after that, obviously you had building 4, 5, and 6 done within the 70s. I don't know why World Trade Center 3 was completed in 81. Not too sure why. It's kind of weird. You would think it'll be in the same era, but I'm guessing that's... But there's about 7 buildings. This one obviously being in 1987. So 3 and 7 being the new completed buildings. But this is the original World Trade Center. I didn't really want to build the original World Trade Center just because I did not want to be so ordinary. You know, this is supposed to be make-believe. This is supposed to be a fictitious area. You know, not... You know, obviously based on some reality, because you want things to match somewhat, but this is considered the Kingdom of Astoria, or you consider it the Imperial Empire of Astoria. And if you guys want, within the next episode, I could get an entire timeline history of Astoria, because Astoria is actually a few thousand years old. It's a lot older than the 1400s, but the 1400s is when its democratic kingdom type setup was put together. But yeah, guys, let's get over to the original footprint. So, as you see here, this is World Trade Center 6. World Trade Center 5 had that weird shape to it. So when you guys take a look at mine, it's pretty much right on the nose for the original technicality of these buildings. So let's get here. There we go. So now this is World Trade Center 5, the original. As you can see, pretty darn similar. Just I believe what I did with mine was a little bit more elongated, but it's pretty much the same setup as this. You know, with a bit more of a wider courthouse. This is World Trade Center 4, World Trade Center 2. World Trade Center 3 was actually the Marriott, believe it or not. World Trade Center 2 was one of the tall buildings. I'm not sure. I think it was South Tower. And this was the North Tower. And there's World Trade Center 6. So obviously my plaza is not similar to this. And obviously World Trade Center 7 being by itself next to the post office and Verizon. So... I'm not sure what this is. WFC2 1. So, yeah, so that's pretty much. Now, when you go over to the new, obviously, World Trade Centers, somewhat similar to what the original was. You know, you had the post office, these side streets, obviously. They've made a little more of an avenue. Here's Trade Center 7. Performance art. Only one World Trade Center, which is the Freedom Tower. World Trade Center 2. World Trade Center 3 and 4. Transportation hub. The museum and the memorials are right here. So, obviously, this is all the same over here. The Winter Gardens and all that. But, obviously, they have the 2 pools for the North and the South Tower. So you get to see the 2 difference between the sites. Bear with me. You know, so when you go look at mine, you know, it's more congested and spread out. And I kind of wanted that feel. You know, when I made a decision to create the plaza itself, because obviously this is Arcadia Bay, or Arcadia in the English form, Arcadia Bay. World Trade Center site. So when you come up here, guys, this is actually a newer building. It will not look like this towards the end. And obviously there's another one over there that's similar to this one. And that might be another World Trade Center. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I haven't fully got there yet. But when you come to the front of this site, you're immediately greeted by... Autosave is on your side. Freaking autosave. Why does it always have to do this to me? I don't understand, you know? But the map is slowly getting there. I am learning how to upload my own sounds. So that's going to be something very unique for me to play with. That I might be able to learn how to create sound boxes. So when you come into the World Trade Center, it'll probably play its own music. It's just Roblox is doing something different. Obviously, this building will eventually match these. We might get to this one tonight because all I really have to do on the Marriott is really just it's rough, woof, huff, puff, puff. You know, and obviously these buildings are a little bit easier. I don't know why I fully decided to go with more buildings. I mean, obviously, if you look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings, kind of matches the original World Trade Centers within itself. And obviously, this building here is going to take a little bit more time for me to play with. This one here, not so much. You know, I had to shrink it down just a little because it was about the height of this building. But I want this building here to be vastly different than this building here. But they all might be the World Trade Center, guys. I don't know yet. But then I do got a new skyscraper that's going in. Somewhere's here or somewhere's over here. Haven't decided yet. Because this is really the financial district. So this is the heart and soul of the city. I do got to correct all this. Got to correct this one over here, obviously. Because now you're getting into where you can enter. I'm not going to put a stairwell here or a stairwell here, but I will have for you guys the garage over here. I believe I put it right here, yeah. So you have a garage that leads into World Trade Center 5. I'm calling this one 5, and obviously, and this is 6. So, and who knows, 6 might look a little bit different than what the original entices right now. I might do something completely different on the front side. I might put something more of a curvature, maybe something a little bit more at an angle. So before I keep yakking away, guys, and really get sidetracked, let's get my butt over and get this roof done. Okay, here we go. Yeah, then we got the hospital. The hospital is going to be a lot bigger, a lot taller, a little bit more masculine. And then obviously I still got a lot of work. This building's done. This building's not. This building's not. This one's not. This one's easy. This one's definitely not easy. This one's going to make me cry. And that one's technically easy. So, but enough with the chatter, batter, matter. Batter, matter, hatter. Okay, I gotta find my wood piece. Yeah, wood piece. My part. Bear with me, guys, as I look. Yeah, this took me a while, guys, to actually build this. I had to take it to a separate studio because it was not coming out straight the way I would like. And it took a while. And I decided to put a little catwalk from the hotel out to here because this would be a conference center. As I said, these are just mesh buildings. Do with that what you like. And obviously this garage door is a lot different than the rest of the plaza. But guys, take a look at that though. The majority, about the garage, you know, I still got a lot more buildings to put in. Obviously over here you're at the roundabout, I believe. Yeah, the roundabout's here. I got to put a building here. So there's still a lot of work that has to be done, but the financial district, this might just turn into an office building and not an apartment building. So it's still going to be, you know, dedicated towards my favorite, you know, asteroid type movie or the end of the world type genre movie, Armageddon. So anyways, let's skedaddle, hey-haddle, let's find what I'm looking for. Yeah, well, I don't know why this one. Oh no. No, 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 no. Why is that in there? There we go. I don't know why that was in there. Alright, so I don't want to use any of those, but if I have to, I definitely will. But I thought I had a part that was specifically designed. Nationwide is on your side. Is that it, guys? Is that it? No, that's not it. Yes, no, that's my glass. There it is. I found it. Nationwide is on my side. Yeah, we had some good food today, guys. She was really happy. She made out like a bandit. Made a lot of money on her birthday. Okay, so I really need to divide and conquer this building. Because all I got really left is the top roof. Woof, hoof, puff, puff. I was going to put floors in, but I'm like, I don't know if I really want to. Because the difficulty of actually doing that, you know. Which I might have to, guys, because... Because then I could just multiply and turn it into one mesh. One extra mesh is not going to hurt, is it? Alright, so let's turn this into a dark gray concrete. Alright, so we have to start at this corner. Or should we just start here in the middle, then break ourselves out? So we're going to start right here. For obvious reasons. Bring it down. Kind of bring it down just a little bit more. Okay, I gotta sit up. My back is like so freaking messed up lately. If you guys are into donations and helping out streamers, I do got links in the description. I also got merch, guys. So if you guys are interested in buying some merch, there are links in the description. Okay, so now we're going to just cut into here. Now we're going to lift me up, come over here. So far, it looks like I have the straight and narrow with the first part. Now I just got to make sure that this doesn't, yeah, see how it protrudes out a little bit, so gotta bring it back just a little bit, So let's skedaddle our butts out here. Alright, so I say right there is the final cut. So it really covered 90. Oh damn it, I need to find myself another piece to fix that little, I forgot there was a little corner here that I had to fix. But it's okay, I'm not stressing it. It's not like people are going to notice it right away. But I will not leave it unturned or unfinished. Alright, so let's group this because I'm just going to be playing with it. Alright, so let's drag this down. So we're going to bring this into here. Then obviously I want to be able to turn it just a little bit. Crack my knuckles. Oh. Alright, continue to push downward. I'm not sure if this is really gonna... No, so far we're not dealing with it cutting into any more of the building on the outside, as you can see. So we're pretty good for now. So that one's done. Auto save is on your side. Yeah, so I 1v1 somebody yesterday at the beach. And I tell you, sniping on the new generation of the Xbox for GTA is a lot easier for me. I'm not sure it's because I'm completely a wacko because of it, or just because I normally suck at freaking fighting on GTA. I mean, people say that I'm good, but I don't think I'm good. There's better players out there. I'm just good at my tactics. I'm good at my style. I don't fight like a fucking retard and talk shit. I'm not saying like I don't orb people or stuff like that, because I do, trust me. But I'm not going to sit there and orb somebody like, ho ho ho, 1-0 L's, you're garbage, you're trash, I can beat you. Because technically it's not a real fight, or even doing jet kills to me. I mean, yeah, they're kills. Kills are going to be kills, but at the end of the day, not a real skill set to be proud of. All right, so that was easy. So far, 3 parts in for the first floor. You know, now the question is, you know, obviously this is a 20-story building. So my question is, do I really want to go just the full 20 stories? Because that's going to obviously darken the windows a little bit. And, push. Pushy. Okay, so now we are going to go back to the original. And I'm not sure if I could push it. Could I go down a little bit more? No. I can't. This is not fair to me. Alright, so we're going to Control D, guys. Will get you to duplicate it. And you just drag it forward. You want to get yourself out somewhat of a distance, because I noticed if you go smaller on the scale, I mean, yes, it's easier to rotate, but with practice, you can become an ultimate builder when it comes to building your maps, buildings within your maps. I'm starting to learn not to utilize other developers' products, because some of them are assholes and they love to put viruses in them. So, once again, a big shout out to Nate. If you ever see this, I greatly appreciate what you've done. You taught me so much. I was able to change the sun rays a little bit better than what they originally were. So now it's not like so bright. My eyes are burning. Okay, so now that's at that height. I'm going to come out here just a little bit where I can still see it and I can watch it. Oh, wow. Alright, so nothing bad happened. Yeah, I went too far out. Way too far out. Okay. So that's not bad, guys, to be honest with you. We're about 4 pieces in, and it looks like we're going to cover 90% of the first floor. Hey, what's up, Peanut? Come here. Try to sneak in and pretend that she's being a ninja. That's Gabby Gab. If you guys want to yell at somebody about missing out on Minecraft Saturdays or Minecraft Mondays, blame her. But yeah, so we're getting a new dog tomorrow temporarily. I can train it for my sister-in-law. Like, I'm nervous about it because I don't want to grow attached to the thing. You know, because I have a very soft heart when it comes to animals. But financially, I mean, 3 dogs is not cheap. I mean, people think it's cheap. It's really not. All right, let me unionize this real quick. Okay, so that gives me that. And let's bring this one to this one. That should give me a straight flush. Yeah. I mean, it's a wider flush than what I would like, but it's not like really somebody's going to be within this building, because this is just one of my mesh buildings. I do know I might put a teleporter within the doorway so people could actually teleport to the roof. So if they want to go up there for whatever reason, that could be an option to put on the table. And obviously this front hospital is going to change significantly as well. I'm going to have it more gothic looking, because there's a hospital in my area that is like ancient, and it's Sadly, it will be shutting its doors for the first time ever since being opened. Okay, so we're going to go about halfway up the first corridor. So that's the first floor. But I'm not worried if I get to this and it's like, oh, it's not matching, because I really don't care. I mean, I do, but then I don't. I mean, technically, I could drop it to like, come on, get to the, there we go. Technically, I could drop it to here and probably still have enough room. Yeah, so we're okay. Then when I get up to these parts, it's a little bit more trickier than just duplicating and putting them together, you know. And many people would probably question of why put a floor in. Like, what is the purpose of a floor if it's not a building that people can go into? It has more to do with cosmetics than it does for any other purpose. It's more of, if you look on the outside now, you're starting to see that the glass is not so much see-through, you know. It has more of a reflective coating. You know, and without that, you're obviously going to get stuff like this, where you're going to have some glare, but you can see straight through. And obviously, if this is a building where you're not going to be able to go into it, there's no office, it is pointless for me to waste my time and resource in doing what I'm doing right now, if that makes sense. Because then I will be decorating the building. Would I love the opportunity to have every structure and the interior decorated fully out? Of course. But unfortunately, Roblox doesn't have that capability of, like, graphic wise. Could I do a small map with quite a few open buildings? Of course. Of course, you know, but I'm not about small. I'm not all about going tiny with this map. I want this map to be pretty decent size. So going mesh is going to give me that opportunity. But then you guys can use your imagination, because the real truth about this entire map is you guys using your imagination. And it's not really about your boy Ghost here. It's more about you guys having fun, utilizing that brain of yours, and just having a great old time. And plus, there'll be a lot of kids that are going to want to play this, you know, more than adults. I mean, I'm not going to say adults won't play it, you know, because gaming is not just about kids. You know, a lot of adults do game, and we do enjoy it. I wonder if I'm at the right equal. So I'm at 15 so far. So here's 16th. Here's number 17. Here's number 18. I feel like I'm on Sesame Street, Astoira. Can you guys count with me? And another reason why I'm doing this is gives me the circumference of what each floor would look like. So if there's ever a probability of me taking this building in particular and redoing it, you know, obviously it'll take me a little bit of time, but me redoing it and actually turning it into a model where you can go into and explore each level, then it's a little bit easier this way. Okay, so now we're on another one. This is the conference center one. Obviously this is the hallway. Then we go to the, I don't know why, oh, that's just a double window on the back end over here, which I don't know why I did that. But the roof time. So there we go. So this one here I will cap off. I'm going to take all of these. There's about 21 of them. There are 21 floors in this building. Could be a lot more, but this is the top level. So let's see if I unionize this. Did it shrink yet, or did it? No, it definitely didn't shrink yet. Kept it the same. Alright, there we go. So now that's the floor. I will name it floor. I'm inside the studio folder. I think I'm going to be an idiot for doing that. Oh my. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Autosave is on your side. Should only be 2 in here. And this becomes the tricky part because it's going to skyrocket. Watch it jump me all the way up. Of course you're going to have an error. And of course you're going to have that error. Alright, so let's do this. Let's drag it into here. So this is your main culprit right here. So let's take this. Let's export it again. This time let's get to the mesh folder. Would help if I click, right? Floor! Everybody say it with me! Floor! Flop, yeah. Everybody do the flop. Everybody do the flop. Oh, exquisite, my friends. Exquisite. It's an exquisite fight. Import in your mesh. See, well, as I said in the previous episodes, guys, this is really gonna bust my cojones, huh? Oh my lord! Am I in trouble for something, Mr. Roblox, because you're not doing what you're supposed to? I'm definitely not in trouble. I guess it just took a minute. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom all the way up. So there we go. So now this, we'll get rid of that texture. We'll get rid of that because it is concrete. So we'll go jet black, get rid of that. And we'll name this nothing yet because we need to do that one. And then do this one as the rough. Come down here, gotta copy this position. Yeah. Okay. Obviously the rough is pure white, so we'll get back to the black. We just need to find the right rough material, which I think will be on this one. And there we go. Obviously, I could put vents on there. I'll do that in a little bit. I'm not stressing the minor details of the building. And I kind of made a mistake because didn't open the elevator shaft. I might just leave that open for people to jump down. No, I'm not. I gotta close it. I made a mistake. So I can go one or two ways. We're gonna leave. Obviously, I want to cut this, so let's cut this. Let's see if I can go back far enough. Nope, it's not gonna let me. So we're gonna just cry about it because it is bull crap. Insert part. Okay, let's get to that part and anchor it. Call it an anchorage part. Okay. So we'll bring this over here. Bring it in. Export it, and I'm just gonna do a secondary style roof. So we come here, gonna copy its position, head back over here because this is the piece that we need. Now we come back here, we're gonna delete it, and now we're gonna go back to here, delete the secondary mesh, and there we go, guys. And there we go. Okay, so this is the roof. So this I would have to label floors. And roof. And see how it darkens down. I'll be right back, guys. I got a phone call. Sorry about that, guys. It was the kid's mama. Starting to say now, so now the top level. Freaking autosave. No. Oh. Not sure how long I'll be streaming for tonight, guys. It might be a shorter episode just because your boy Ghosty is completely beaten up. Why do you want to go up here? Fine, whatever. I'm not going to argue. So I got, obviously, this is going to be another... This might just be walls because I don't foresee this being an extra garage where you would want to bring a vehicle in. Might put one right here of a driveway. We don't know. We'll see. But let's get this window done because that's all we have left to do down here is really just a window. And I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Because tomorrow comes and I'm like, I'm going to do it the day after. Then 9 months later, it's not done. And I'm sitting there scratching my head after the game launches of why the window's not done. Alright, so now that window's in there. So now we stretch a bit out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at that, look at that. Stretchy, stretchy. So now this is the first set. It's going to take a few windows, I believe. Because I got to figure out where this glass is. Which is, I believe, under the front base wall. Yeah, so that glass can go right up here. Not even sure what the hell that is. I even got to check all this because I don't think it's fully meshed, is it? Yeah, it is. This is fully meshed. Okay, we're okay. We're okay, guys. We're okay. Close that. Close that. Okay, so now what we're going to do, guys? What we're going to do? We're going to stretchy wetchy all the way down. We're gonna drag forward and just get this thing leveled inward. There's no way I made it that tiny. No. Did it shrink itself because of the unionization? I don't know, guys. But I gotta make sure that... Okay, there we go. So it's gonna cover 90% of this freaking. I don't care. Yeah, like you're gonna go in there, but still, that kind of bothers me of why it's that narrow of a facade. Usually, I want it somewhat thick, you know. Wait, is that glass down there? Or is it under the current glass? Alright, so yeah, it's under this one. No, I'm okay with these, you know. This. Oh, my fucking head hurts. Alright, so now we drag this down. Yeah, I might just go for another 10 minutes, guys, because honestly, I might want to go spend... Well, I might not want to. I'm going to. I'm going to go spend some time with the kiddos. Because Gabby was gone all weekend to her mom's, and what the hell happened to this? Why am I, like... Am I, like, losing my caboose here? Or does this seem, like, a little off to you guys? I'm gonna have to fix all this, guys. This entire front facade, I'm gonna have to fix. It will not be today. Just don't let your boy Ghost go down without it being fixed. You know, don't forget to be like, yeah, Ghosty, you said you're gonna fix that one thing, you never fixed it, Ghosty. Like, what's going on, man? You know, just hop down my throat about it and, you know, yell and scream. Alright, so there we go. So now we take all of these, we drop it into this glass folder. We're going to unionize this because I believe this is all meshed at the top. We're going to call this glass. I'm going to go here. We're going to glass our way out. My sinuses are so bad as well, guys. It's, oh boy. Why did it spawn me all the way up there? Let's take me back down. Oh, it's because... Alright, so now with that being done, if I'm correct, I'm going to have to drag one of these. It's going to be this one. Yep, it's that one. Okay. So I'm going to call this base. Because if I don't name these, because then I will never know. They'll be playing guess what. And sometimes this games can be wonky because I sat there and deleted something and put it back in and I got screwed. There we go. Now obviously there's no floor down here yet, so we'll do that next. Just need a black floor to cover this entire thing. So these are my new meshes, huh? Yeah, so I can't use these. I do want to do something with the front of these buildings, but then part of me, I don't want to. I just want to leave them alone and utilize these for like interior hallways. So let's push these down a little bit. Obviously, I do got to do this one. So we'll do that tomorrow. I have to do these corners because that one over there has them. So, alright, so I'm out of parts. So I'm going to have to order a new part. So I'll set this over here. Who knows? Once I get over to these corner pieces tomorrow, I might consider doing it. I don't know. Oh my lord, that's black. It's blending in. There we go. Alright, so now we want to squam this in. It's already anchored, so I'm not stressing that. My starting point is actually going to be the door, guys, because the door is the vital entry point into this building. Alright. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to bring this forward. Bring it this way. Okay. Alright, so now we group this because we're going to get into the messy part of drag you down a little bit more. I say I drop you right there. Okay guys, now we're getting a little saucy here because this should not be this far. Oh boy, come on man, get your butt back there. Okay, let's bring it forward, bring it back, just like so. Alright, so now we stop there. And obviously this one needs to drop just a little bit more because it needs to go back a little bit. So yeah, I'll bring it a little bit shorter. Auto save. I'm on your side. See, that's why sometimes I go a little bit longer on my curvatures, because see, there we go. So I'm not stressing all that within the inner sanctrums of things. You know, I just gotta fix the obvious. I gotta come here just a little bit. Let's not turn these. Come on, man. Keep this one gray. Alright, so that one's done. Alright, so most of this is already pegged into place. Nothing. Yeah, see, look. See, if I don't pay attention, right? And that's where you run into problems like that. See, it still didn't hurt me, so. Here we go. Make sure that we're somewhat covered on the inside. Alright, so now we need to take this part and go inward with it. And now we're done. Look at that, guys. And the reason why I do this, guys, is just so much easier for me. So save the floor. I grab this because it's going to bring me to where I need to go. Oh, crap. So we'll take the floors again and just type in floor, which is technically the base floor. And yeah, it's going to jump me up, but I'm okay with that. Because I'm going to come down here, grab my model, copy it, pull the floor, crack my neck in like 80 different freaking places. I notice, like, whenever you're underneath the map, it gets a little kicky. It's not lagging, it's just maybe because, oh yeah, so this is in the right position. Okay. Okay, guys. Guess what? we are officially calling it. We're done. Well, besides this little part, but that's part of the main plaza. But the Marriott World Trade Center Hotel, which is one of the World Trade Center 7 buildings, is unofficially finished. So, compared to the first model to the second model, I kind of like mine. It's modern. It has a kick to it. You know, I do want to change this though. There we go. Yeah, guys. The Marriott is done. So now with that being done, now obviously I got the basement work still to do. So like I'm not stressing that so much. Let's get our butts over to the other World Trade Centers. I should really start using these as my little corner wedges instead of these round big block ones, but I kind of like the block ones. So I'm going to leave this one here, but we're going to drag this all the way down. Take it up the road. Okay, so let go of it, drag it up there. Okay, guys, let's skedaddle haddle. Alright, so these are part of the base level. So I'm not stressing these so much. So these could stay where they're at. What I want to do, I will just get them off the road in case if I do want to drive through the map. That one's okay where it's at for now because it's not impeding so much. Let's skedaddle haddle, my friends. Yeah. Alright, so over here, guys, I already got the facade for this building to be started. Now, I just got to figure out what I want to do with this building. Do I want to make it as original to these? Or do I want to go something different? Which, what I'm thinking, guys, that these buildings obviously are a little bit older. You know, they're more mammoth steel, and this is going to be the modern one that was built after a fire destroyed the last one. So I do want the base of it to be similar to that one. So let me grab a folder, you know what I'm saying, which is this folder here. Drag it all the way up. See, we need to get past all this basement level shit. Okay, so let's go back here. Skedaddle who haddle all the way to the top. Let's shut off the basement levels. Alright, so now we have a folder. So now we need to do World Trade Center dash building 5. And I'm just gonna copy the building part. That's right here. And obviously the Marriott World Trade Center Hotel is building 7. So what we're gonna do is this is building 7. These are World Trade Center 6 can go in there. I'm not even sure where the heck I put this one, huh? And that's building 5. No. That's 5. That's that. Actually, that could be 5. This one could remain as 6. And actually, I'm going to be redoing the signs because honestly, guys, alright, this is what happens when you get ADHD. So this is 5. This is World Trade Center 6. And this is World Trade Center 4. So I'll redo the signs at some other point. Obviously, they're not going to be in order because this is going to be World Trade Center 5. Building 6 is actually the original model, the original footprint, and obviously the brand new World Trade Center 4 is going to be taken care of. Ew. I've got all these pieces that I need to bring over to World Trade Center 5. Because this should only be the World Trade Center. Alright, so now let's insert a folder. And ungroup this. Alright, so now we have 8 million freaking pieces. Alright, so I'm going to get the footprint started of this building. And what I mean by that, I don't need this. Let's get this part in. I want a wedge. So let's switch these to dark gray, anchor them. Let's get a cylinder in. Okay, so now I got my basic pieces. I'm going to build the foundation, pretty much what is the, not really a foundation, but more of an outline of what this building will truly look like. I do like this design, so I'm going to keep it. Obviously fix it up, make it look a little bit better. So let's do it this way, guys. Let's get this one into place. Okay, so that would be, see, this is way too much fucking glass for me. But it's okay. It's okay, you know. Got to learn to ignore it. Let's put 0.6. Let's 0.8. There we go. Alright, so now we're gonna see, boom, then boom, bring this out to here. I'll leave these beams into place. You guys are gonna see what I'm about to be doing. This building's gonna be a big hoopla. So let's skedaddle, foodladdle. So this is all straight edge. Then we drop into, so let's cut this. Let's cut the cheese, everybody. Let's cut the cheese, everybody. Let's cut the cheese, everybody. Oh, see, this is not wide enough to fit in. And I'll put the base floor in after. There we go. So now all that's done. I'll fix all this on each side. I'll eventually delete all that. I do got facade right here, which is modeled. So whoever did that was perfect. By the way, this is not my building. This is somebody else's, but it will be mine as I'm redesigning it into my image. But it's going to be gorgeous. It'll be a gorgeous World Trade Center. So this is all done. What I want to do is for the front of the building, what we're about to do, guys, is something completely something. I've never done this before within any of my designs, but I am encouraged to do it based upon this image here. Now, if you look at these new buildings, like if you look at the new World Trade Center 2, okay, this is the old footprint. World Trade Center 2 has that nice arch, you know, on that arch, a little bit of a turn. So I'm going to try to get something of that nature in the front part. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this, we're going to go, oh, yo, okay. We're going to, obviously, we're going to have to start on the inside. Okay. So we're gonna skedaddle this to here. I'm not worried about it being a little kicked. I will deal with that later. See more of, there we go. What do you guys think, you know? It adds a little curvature. You have a little edge right there. So let's take this to do the flop. Now that would be an evil looking building. But what's up, honey? Oh, what's up?
What's my height?
You are short as fuck.
What? What's my height?
Yo,
I'm taller than Bella.
Why? I know that, but
And she's 12.
listen, you tall little leprechaun. It makes no sense. People are mad at you.
Why?
Minecraft?
I won?
No. You lost because we haven't done one in the past few weeks. Because of you.
What do you mean?
We need to do one. So how about tomorrow night?
What do you mean? Did I win or not until that contest?
Yes, you won. I don't want to talk about it.
Haha, loser.
Listen, okay, Karen?
So how high am I?
Tall? I don't know.
What's my height? I think it's 5'1".
I think so. I know you're tall. I know that much. That's a captain obvious.
I'm taller than Bella and she's 12 and I'm 10. Well, I'm about to be 11.
But it's not a competition, though.
That's not what I'm saying. Oh, bye.
Bye. I'll be out there in a minute.
No.
Whatever. I was going to spend time with you. See, now, guys, what we can do is duplicate this. You guys are going to see some crazy shit. Okay. See, now the front of the building is there. You know, you're like, whoa, pretty cool looking, right? But it's going to get better. Ugh. Alright, so we're going to have this one obviously here. It's going to stretch this way. And I want to see what I can do. See, I hate when it does that, you know.
Can we get rid of the stove?
They're coming Tuesday to take the old burnt one and they're going to be dropping off a new one.
It's going to explode.
It's not going to explode. They have the natural gas
That's why I'm
off.
not going to go near it.
Yeah, well, the natural gas is off, so you don't have to stress it, honey.
Dang, because I got scared from no time leaving. Because I thought it was going to pick up its legs, run after me.
It's not going to run after you, honey. Alright, so now, see, that gives it a good, see, that's pretty cool looking, you know? And this is just the lobby, guys, so this isn't like a major part of this building. So let's go over to this one, since this is the World Trade Center, and I got the facade pieces right here, obviously. This can go here. I said this. I don't even think this is really a part of this building, is it? No, it's not. Okay. So let's take this one and just pull it over. We need to take it and drop it into a complete mess. Like, you guys didn't tell me that these weren't inside the folder yet. You guys are just sitting there watching, and like nobody's like, "Hey, Mr. Ghost, you forgot to put it in the folder." No, you guys just want to sit there and watch me work hard and laugh. I see how it is, little ones. Oh, why does it have to autosave so often? I'm gonna lose my shit, guys. I'm really gonna lose it. I'm gonna blow a gasket. It's out of yum. Okay. So now we need to collect all of our pieces that were ever loose. Nobody wants to tell me crap. Okay, I think I got it all. I think I got all of it. And now we just grab a piece of this. Grab this. And drop it. There we go. Now everything's within the same folder. Now the same method is going to continue here. I'm going to try to wing. Ooh, guys. Dude. Okay. Good. So these, see, take that third one off. I should just have the two front. We're going to unionize that as a part, okay? Yeah, we're about to do okay. So now what we're gonna do is what I've always dreamed of doing my whole life. Okay, so we're gonna set this for sod because I think there's two there, right? No, just one. So we're gonna take it apart. So we're gonna come here. Dude, holy shit, my fucking ears. So I'm debating on if I really want to go to the round edge or do I want to put what I had on the others. Let's move these up a little bit since I'm focused on the front. Bear with me, guys. It's just my brain's processing what it really wants to do, eh? Alright, so now we flip a deep do that. We grab it and we're gonna turn it. There we go. Oh, you guys have no clue how good that felt. Alright, see how like this is not the way it should be? I want to get it to where it's sunk in a little bit so it's like it's part of it, but then it's not. And I'm making this one very unique, very different. So now that's a little bit taller. I'm going to stretch it upwards just to give it a feel. Like, I don't know if I like that or should I like drop it down a little until it meets that, then put a trim at the top. I don't know. You know what? There we go. There we go, guys. We'll fix all this after. No. It's not what we need to do. Yeah, we're about to do it this way, guys. Okay, so now we take this part and there we go. Take this, duplicate it. It looks like fucking horns. Excuse my language, but it does. It looks like horns, guys. Really? Alright, let's make sure that we're all on the... Alright, so yep, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay. Alright, so now we drag this to the very tippy top of it. Obviously we're going to have to bring it back just a little bit, just until it barely touches. Come all the way down here. What do you guys think so far, huh? Huh? What do you guys think so far? I think it's coming out nice. So what I'm gonna do, guys, because I'm all about modernization. See, even these buildings aren't fully done because I still gotta play with this and turn this into a gold. Yeah, see, I still gotta do all that, so I'm not even stressing that one yet. Same thing could be said about this one right about here. I'm changing this one out too for one of these newer ones. Just gotta fix them all, you know. Go. Alright, so now that's done. Why does autosave have to do this to me tonight? So what I'm going to do here, guys, though, is something very different. Watch this. I'm going to duplicate and just go flip-a-doop-loop. try to bring it over, and just connect it. There we go, there we go. See how much of this conquers on this side. Oh, wow, got plenty of room to move over. See, necessarily it don't fit, but I'm about to make it. You guys will see what I see, what I mean in a minute. I'm gonna make it fit. No, we're not gonna shrink the door. I'm trying to think. Like, this is coming out nice, you know what I'm saying? It's just a skeleton of what I want it to be. But then I kind of don't like how this is being cut off by a lot of what I have, so we need to figure it out. So let's separate this. Go. Okay. Kind of like it, you know? Why is it underground though? Like, I don't want it too deep, you know? Okay. So let's focus on this first. Getting this stretched to where it needs to be. And you guys will see the end outcome of this, and you guys will be like, okay, I understand what he's doing now. No, it's not being like this. Go. Drag this over just a little. See, there we go. Alright, so this is going to have to come up. Okay, we'll deal with that after, because I have to figure out how to cross these two bridges. So let's transform this into a 90-degree turn, drag it all the way up to what I'm just ready to do. Okay, now we come here, we're gonna interlock with this one, you know. But then what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna have a little fun with this real quick. I want to shrink it to at least here. We'll bring this side in a little bit more, and there we go. Like, I could have it looking like these, but I want this one to be a little bit different, you know? And different's not always bad. Wait, hold on. Do I have... Yep, I do. I think my daughter's freaking going nuts in the bathroom. Alright, so now what I will do is... Holy shit, I don't want it that tall. Because right now we're only going the ground lobby level, you know. Okay, so what we need to do... Oh wait, I want to see if I can find something. I'm going to see if I have a world... I'm gonna see if they have one in here. I'm gonna see if they have a world map like model that I could. No, I don't need that. Don't ask me what I tried to spell there. Alright, so that's not what I'm looking for. You guys will see what I'm doing in a minute. I want something unique for like a window shape here, you know. Oh, I know what I could do. Hold on. Alright, let's because this is going to be incorporated into the design of the building anyway. Hello.
Good thing that Marley's not in there because I would have punched her. I'm just joking because I love that dog.
Alright, so now we need to grab this one and this one. Grab this. Group it. Okay, so now we have most of the frame. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Okay, I'm missing half. Okay, let's delete that one. Let's auto save. Why are you doing this to me? Alright guys, we're truckling along. Oh. Come on, man. Really? It's not really that freaking far apart, man. Why is it showing that there's like... If you guys look though, watch me grab the entire thing. That makes no damn sense at all. Alright, so now this will be I'm just going to shrink it a little bit, then slowly grow it, put it against here. What I want to do though is turn this into metal, actually turn it to gold. Let's get the part color going. There we go. So this side's going to be a little bit different than my normal buildings, but same concept. Okay, so now we have this. Alright, and now we're going to go on the inside. See, I don't know why it goes that fast. There should be no speed at all. Okay, so now I got this part. Drag it all the way up. Get that into place. And obviously, we're gonna go as high as we possibly can. About the same height as this one. This is, we're gonna obviously have to bring it down just a little. Let's see where this can get me. Group it. Kind of like that, you know? Kind of like that design. So we're gonna... I don't know why I keep fucking hitting something that I'm not supposed to. Alright, so we'll group this. Shouldn't take much because it's not that many parts. Okay, so now that's done. I'm not even gonna have this as glass either. This is just gonna be the core part of the building. I don't know. You guys, we'll see how it looks when I get this up. It's another gorgeous World Trade Center, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, take a look at that, guys. Very unique style, you know. Alright, so now that's all done. Obviously I gotta fix this one, but I have this one now, so I just gotta drag it over and get the circumference into place. Alright, so now this will obviously be my lobby. Okay. So that's the lobby when you enter the building. Like, I'm not worried about the glass, you know? Like, this one I'll fucking delete. I don't really need it right now. Matter of fact, hold on, I want to see some, guys. Yo, let's get it, guys. So let's take this one here. Okay, since this is a duplicate, I want to do something very unique. Why is it over there? You weren't supposed to be. We're gonna have to shrink it down though, guys. I don't need it that tall right now. This is going to be a very unique building. We got to start picking the years of when this plaza was built. I'm thinking 1970s. I might stick with the original years, you know, just go back to the encyclopedia and literally pick out the original years of these towers. Alright, here we go. So this is the facade piece that I'm just going to have to set aside. And obviously this one here is going to have to go down. See, sometimes, I think this is what makes it so difficult sometimes. I think once I learn how to control the speed of my stuff, it'll be a lot easier to build. Okay, so let's zoom up a little bit. Let's get this positioned correctly. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's about correct. Alright, so now that's done. So when I do this, guys, I'm going to have to really be precise on what's gold and what's blue. So like these two here obviously can be grouped together because this is going to be the front facade of the building. So let's just focus on the front first and we'll work our way around the back. Alright, so we'll group this as blue. Gold. Blue. Gold, and the rest could be blue. See, these don't have to be even with what's going on up at top, you know. Just take these, drop them into blue, and I'll unionize them because it would help if I do this first, huh? Alright, so we take this one, we're going to drop it into the blue folder, we're going to go la 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 da 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 da, there we go. So now that's done, we'll take these, obviously. We'll drop them into the blue. Look at that, guys. So now you get a feel of what this building's starting to turn out to be like, you know. So when I do my sides, like my side decor, I'm building. Oh. Yo, I got an idea, guys. 3D model dome. I think I found something. You guys are like, you're supposed to go spend time with your... Listen, I spent all day with these kids. I love spending time with my babies, but sometimes when I'm really into the mood of building, it's my brain. That's my brain, guys. And of course, where the freak is my phone? Now, guys, sorry. I've been through a lot within my short life, guys, and like some of the crap have ever been through literally would make me want to put a bullet in my mouth. But I think the one thing that doesn't bring me to that point is obviously my children, for one. And two, I love living. You know, I love life within itself. I think life within itself has obviously been one heck of an obstacle for me. But I can't complain because it could be a lot worse, you know? See, what do you guys think? Can we use this? No, that just looks like somebody threw something together. What is this? Okay. I mean, that's a little bit better, you know? That's somewhat feasible. So that's a no. Yeah, guys, I know Gabby, you know, doesn't mean not to be part of the, Oh, hi! I'm joking. Come here, honey. Can you grab my water thing up there, honey? Hey, no, come here! I haven't seen you all weekend. Yo, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you. I promise you, you will not get your surprise tomorrow.
What is the surprise? Is it a new phone? Just
What?
tell me.
No.
You said it's something that you put upstairs that has sound, and I already guess it's TV, but I had
I might have bought you an Alexa. Who knows? You need to fix your eyes. Yo, you little... Yo, I think... Hey! Whatever. She has cooties, guys. Remember, boys rules, little girls named Gabby drools. She's gonna come in here and fight me, watch. Guys, why is it doing this?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you because you have a loud mouth, so I walked away on purpose.
Get out of here, you little turd. What's up? Say hi, yo. Be careful. This shirt is actually breaking. I gotta order a new one. What's up, bud?
Where's the mop looking?
I have no clue, honey.
Come on, bud.
Like, trying to find the perfect dome of something that I would want. Because, like, in my mind, I got an idea of what I want to do. My mind. Like, sometimes, like, when I'm in the process of thinking and building, and it's like, I question, oh, see, I gotta stop. Because if I start looking at 8 million different things, I am not gonna be able to get this job done. I see things that I like. Alright, let's go over to Turbo Squid. We'll head over to Sketchfab. Alright, so this has some better things than CG. Bear with me, guys. Don't yell at me. Kinda sus. Wonky slush. I know that's cringe, okay? I already know it's cringe. You don't have to tell me, okay? I know I'm cringe. I'm a father, okay? I'm a father. Father, alright? I'm a father. Okay. See, I have an idea of what I want to do. I have to do it, guys. So what I'm going to have to do is literally take one of these, push it here in the middle, raise it up high, and not that freaking high, Ghost. Come on, Ghost! Quit your shit, man! Just got to stretch it through, just so I can get an idea where the top base would be, which would be right about here. So we're gonna leave this one here. Remember, these have to be deleted, guys. I cannot emphasize enough. Why? Fuck you, autosave. So I'm trying to process what I want to do architecturally for this part of the building, you know, because this is going to be a fairly newer World Trade Center added to the structure. You know, because it's a modern hippity hoppity hippity hoopity goody boopity type style building. You know, you guys are telling me to shut the hell up because this old man don't know what he's talking about. They're like, this old man lost his marbles. Alright, so we'll bring this, delete this one. Alright, we're gonna obviously not bring it this far out because I don't want to mess or interpret. So if I bring it, yeah, see if it's, yeah, see, I need to bring it back just a hair. Because, I mean, obviously I could bring it out to this side because it's not gonna bother me. I know I shouldn't have done that. Alright guys, we need to take these two. Auto save, auto save, auto save is on your fucking side. I don't know why it's on my side because it's fucking annoying. See, it's not even fucking. By the way, my last video when I was working, then you know when we had the fire, guys, that video got not copyrighted or got any trouble, but it's been restricted to 18 and older. I think it had more to do with the Ukrainian story than it did with my house catching fire. But I did appeal it. I don't think I will win the appeal, to be honest with you guys. I get it, you know. You don't want kids to witness war and shit, but like, this is nothing that they don't see on the news every day. Yeah, it's gonna have to be this far out. I'll fix all this. I'll make it look so much more cleaner. So we'll just leave it as that. Look at that, guys. We're slowly getting there. It's gonna be a nice, sexy building. It's just your boy Ghost literally has to figure out what he wants to do. Because basically what I want to do, guys, is come from here at the top of this. You know, I'm not worried about all of this right away. All this crap here. I'm not worried about that right away. I want to be able to bring curvature wall or a dome or something that just... Wait a minute. I don't have to do... No, because a dome is more Gothic cathedral style, but I want to do a curved beam. So let's look for a curved beam. Curve. I'm just going to type in the darn word curve and see what pops up. Oh, they got curved TVs you can print 3D models of. I'm going to take a look at that. Guys, hi. Guys, shut the fuck up, Ghost. You're talking too much, man. Oh, see, I gotta clear this fucking folder. Alright, so let's grab the table zip folder. You guys are gonna see why I'm looking at this in a minute. See, I like that. I want that. I'm not worried about anything else or this curved shit. I just want ungroup. Yes, maybe it'll work. Haha. Yo, don't want to hear crap, okay? Nada. Not a darn thing. Alright, so this, wow, this is already 5,000. I'll just leave that there for a second. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. But look, I'm trying to strategize on what I want this to look like. Okay, so now we shrink this. Like, I'm not worried so much about this one here, you know. See, this one here, I'm going to elevate just a little. Yeah, see? Okay, so that's good. Hi, how's everybody doing this evening? Alright, so now we have this all started. So yeah, you're way too far over, my guy. Alright, so this one's probably way too far over too. Alright, so we're gonna bring you back. You guys will see what I'm doing in a minute, so don't stress it. See, I'll bring this one back just a little, and there we go. Oh yeah, crack my neck, baby. Why did I do that? Alright. We're starting to get somewhere, my boys. Oh, I don't even need that up front. Okay. So let's grab the wedge. You guys will see what I'm doing next. Watch. Yeah, see, then I just gotta take this and drip it all the way down. All right. You know what? Nobody really likes you. They really don't. I don't know why you keep doing this to me. Nobody likes you, Mr. Autosave. I know I should like group all this into the same folder. That's what I'm actually about to do because okay, so I'm only missing. Let's make it like this, just where I can grab. Come on, man. There we go. Alright, so now we'll just leave all that within the same folder. Then we're going to come over here and go skedaddle, 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 skedaddle. There we go. And I'll take this, drop into the same folder, and go wadaddle. See, now we're cooking. Ugh. Ugh. Come on, man. Oh, my phone's just vibrating. I gotta see who the heck that is. Just hold on, guys. Yep, it's a text message. Oh, it's my sister-in-law, Amy. Give a shout out to my brother, Michael. Sweetest guy you'll ever meet. May God bless him and in all the journeys he partakes in. I mean, technically, I don't need this to do it like that. There we go. Well, because eventually this entire roof piece is going to be tied into one. If that makes sense. Alright, so now this entire majigger bobber roof majigger bobber dinger is okay. So I do need to fix this wedge because it needs to go more flatter towards this. Okay. I know, I shouldn't be smoking. But holy shit, did that just like go down the wrong fucking windpipe or something, eh? Alright, so now that's all set. Oh, my fucking head hurts. I hate headaches, guys. I honestly do with a passion. See how that looks like that? It won't very soon. Watch and see. Alright, let's... See, I don't like that it's at an angle, so we're going to need to find our straight edge piece. So this is one straight edge. I want a larger one that would define this entire moment. Alright, so we'll group all of these as one. Obviously giving me that slanted angle look. See, there we go. Now it's straight. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what I'm gonna look for is not so much of a curve, but alright, so we'll leave this the way it is. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna group this entire blue part as one, you know, because it's not a building you're gonna really be able to go into. It's just one of my mesh buildings. Twitch is not even working right now, so I'm not even stressing that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to bring another part in. Right, make sure I'm not touching nothing. Concrete, let's go dark. Block. Anchor it. Let's grab this. Go all the way up to my 8 million parts. Get this done. Alright, so now we need to go back to the metal and the blue. Alright, so let's grab this, guys, and go voila. Okay, I'll set that right there. Let's take this apart for now, guys. Because I need the ability to slant this down the way I like. You guys will see what I'm doing. See, even this needs to be brought down a little bit more, you know? There we go. Alright. Don't know why I did that. Let go of it. Alright, so this I'll switch into glass. Cloudy gray is what I've been doing for a lot of my glass for this type of building. Let's see what this does. See how it looks? Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so now we're gonna take this. We're gonna edge it up. We're gonna go to metal. Gold. Use per color. There we go. Okay, so now all this is done. I'm going to take you, and you, group, take you two, group, take you two, group, alright, so now let's take these apart. Alright, so now the front part's basically done. I just really have to get it all together within the same. Burning. Okay. So I'm going to take these, group it. I don't think it's going to, no. Well, can't fully group it because There are two parts that I cannot group here. So let's take that one, put it as a separate. Excuse me, guys. And there's an obvious reason why I can't put those there. There we go. Alright, so now this is all set. Because this is really part of the base foundation of this building. Take these facades, throw them in there. Take all of these, make sure they're all this. And voila. There's your blue. Okay. Alright, so back to glass. Cloudy. 1, 2. Okay. Call that glass. And I group it. And I'll call this glass as well. So that I know what I'm looking at, you know? Wow, guys, we're already 2 hours and 20 minutes into the cycle. And we are rolling. I'm going to flip these around and tweak with these a little bit just so they could look a little bit more aesthetic. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I always do. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back, guys. Yeah, so I got these to do, guys. These two right here. I'm gonna take these out of here because they're actually part of a different part. So this is the front. We got that one done. I do it this way, guys, just for I could ensure, you know, my kids were fighting like always. Oh, come on, man. You're not that. Yeah, see, I gotta take this all apart. There we go. Hey, honey.
Oh, now you're being nice.
Well, I had to yell at you guys because you guys shouldn't be throwing chemical cleaner at one another.
I didn't start it!
I know who started it, but you have to come and get me immediately.
I didn't even throw it at her. I threw it
How
at
may I
the
help
door.
you, Gabriella?
Oh, you're just being nice because you're recording.
Nope.
After camera, you're literally gonna hit me.
Nobody hits you, Gabby.
You were.
Nobody hits you, Gabby.
You're acting all innocent.
Gabby.
Trying.
That's the part of the generation that you guys do need your ass kicked sometimes.
You're acting all innocent in front of camera. You called me honey and stuff. No, you were not calling me that earlier. You're yelling at my face and swearing at me.
No, I yelled at you because you're sitting there throwing stuff at your
And
sister.
swearing.
Gabby.
You
Yeah.
get all over my face.
Nobody got in your face, Gabriella.
Sure. I just hope everybody knows that you're a horrible dad.
I appreciate that little mouth of yours. Guess what? I want your technology, your controller.
Guess what? I don't even have technology.
So you don't have an Xbox and all that?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I only got an Xbox, that's it. You think I go on it? No.
All right. Well, good. I'll be taking the. Don't have kids, guys. Don't have kids. All right. So let's see what this looks like. I don't like the idea of how this right here is not all blue. So there we go. So now that fixes that little weird looking part that was kicking out a little bit. See, that's the problem with this younger generation is that you can't beat your damn kids right on their ass, because the second you spank your kids, CPS is at your house and they are taking your children away because you're an abusive parent. Then your kids turn out like how my daughter's acting, because she got yelled at and my middle one got yelled at because they decided it would be kind of BS to fight over some stupid crap and throw literally a chemical bottle at each other and caused it to explode. Not the brightest of moves by any child or any human being, because one thing about chemicals, guys, they will tend to make you go blind if they get into your eyes. But yeah, I'm a horrible dad, but yeah, I spend all the time I possibly can with my kids. I try to ensure that they are well taken care of. That my kids, ooh, I went too far with that one. I try to make sure my kids are, taken care of before anything else. All I ask is when I do my live streams, usually late at night, is the kids are usually in bed. And every now and then, you guys know how kids are. Kids are not usually perfect. I'm not expecting my kid to be perfect. But the disrespect is going to come to an end, because I don't deal with that at all. I don't tolerate the disrespect. I will be having a deep conversation with her worker. She's going to be having a worker, actually. She don't have one yet, but she will be having a worker, because I'm a firm believer that this kid has something psychologically going on. And it's every time this kid visits with her mom, she comes home like this. And there's only so much as a parent you can take, and this is getting old very, very quickly. So, alright, so that's done. See how all the glass is in. I got the glass up here in. Wait, am I missing like a piece of glass, or is it this? No, I'm missing a piece of glass, guys. But yeah. Alright, so there we go. So now I found the glass. Now we can put it in the glass folder. But yeah, guys, I don't understand why my kids treat me the way they do sometimes, but not much I can do about it besides yell at them and try to discipline them. But then even that don't go nowhere, because me yelling at them is a form of abuse these days. You know, do I swear sometimes? Yes, I shouldn't. You know, I do got a swearing problem. I'm not too sure why I swear often. But I do. But I'm only human, you know. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna group this one just because it'll be so much easier to deal with. But you guys know, I mean, I'm not saying don't have kids. You know, I am happy to have kids. I'm very blessed. My kids are everything to me. It's just the blatant disrespect I get every time they come back from their moms. And no, I'm not saying that their mom is a culprit or their mom is a big part of it. No, I'm not saying that. You know, she literally will rip into them based upon their behavior, because she knows it's not acceptable behavior at all. Or, you know, ladylike to be treating your father nor your mother that way. And it usually stems over these kids fighting over the stupidest crap you could imagine. Alright, so that's done. So now I could take this and actually drop it into the autosave, huh? But yeah, I'm gonna be done soon. I'm gonna go watch some TV and. But yeah, guys. So far, this is what we are cooking with, and I'm gonna flip these around, just because I kind of want them to look a little bit better, especially if I widen this out just a little bit and try to even it. I could have this right here, this gold. I don't really have to flip that, but I do want to flip these. So let's start with this one. Alright, so let's take it to a 180. Alright, let's do the same thing for this one. Bring me up a little bit to another 180. Now that's all done, and eventually I'm probably going to take all that out and put glass.
This broke.
How?
I don't know.
What is this?
A washing machine.
A toy one?
No, it's not a toy. It's a thing for makeup.
Why are you... I'm thinking you got some emotional things me and you're going to talk about, but you and your sister got to stop fighting. Why is... Hold on.
What?
Why is there a bigger mess out there than there was when I came back in here?
Because that's chewing stuff.
Who?
Me.
Why?
Because
Why are you chewing stuff? You're not supposed to.
I'm hungry.
Go make yourself a sandwich then if you're hungry.
But there's no more.
What do you mean?
There's no more mayonnaise.
There's no way we're going to throw that entire thing of mayonnaise in one day.
There's no more.
I'll be right back, guys. No, there is. Here, Gabby. Here, I don't need this. stream because I'm gonna go watch some TV and get this kid to bed. But tomorrow, hopefully, I'll have all this done. You know, we'll have the building pretty much built, because this one won't take me long. You know, obviously these are the 1970s, these right here in the hotel, and this is obviously a brand new one. I'll think of some kind of tragedy for it, guys, but they'll come out nice. But until next time, guys, stay compassionate, love one another. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the follow button on our Facebook. And if you guys want to buy some merch, there's a link in the description. If you guys want to go and donate, it's greatly appreciated. You can hit the link in the description as well.